A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Plus English. I am still Michele. That's Mike. I'm Mike. Cicalina. We should find out what that word means.
Oh my gosh.
It might be really not a nice thing to call you. It sounds nice though, so I think we should go with it until we learn otherwise. But yes, we're using our Italian names because we're talking about Italian food, the art of Italian food culture, a taste of Italy. This is something I've always wanted to do. I've loved Italian food. I cook Italian food at home a fair amount because it's quite healthy, it's quite fast, it's quite convenient. You use a lot of olive oil and a lot of fresh vegetables, but I've never been to Italy. And I've heard really mixed things. Some people who go there say, oh, you can get better Italian food in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Other people say it's the best food, it's so fresh. And other people who are probably more correct say, well, it depends where you go. Don't eat where all the tourists go in Italy. Try to eat where the local people do and that kind of thing. And I think that's probably true. But definitely visiting Italy, I think, is one of those bucket list travel destinations everyone should try. You got to check out some of the beautiful Roman stuff, the wonderful art that they have there. And of course, you'll be having wonderful food all up and down the country, no matter where you go. And you'll probably be quite surprised to find that there are many styles. So do you enjoy cooking your own meals or eating out? And why?
Definitely the cooking.
You like cooking?
Yeah, it's healthier and you actually know what you're eating.
Yeah, you cook at home a fair amount. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, if I have time.
Have you ever tried Italian stuff? Do you make Italian food occasionally?
I make avocado sauce with my pasta.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So good. So tasty.
That is good. Does that have a name in Italian?
No.
Because all the sauces have names.
It's just pasta with Italian seasonings.
Right. I wonder, there's probably a special name for an eggplant sauce. I don't know what it is, but most of them do. Like I know a lot of people in Taiwan, they might not know the name, but pasta alla vongole. That's one name. Okay. It's got the little clams, you know, those little baby clams. Yeah, exactly. People I know, they love that kind of pasta here. So it's got a name, but most people would just say, you know, noodles with clams or something. But yeah, I would encourage anyone out there to get yourself a nice, simple Italian cookbook. You can find a lot of Italian food in local markets here, good pasta and tomato sauces and stuff like that. You can even get good Italian cheese. So why not? It's certainly much easier than trying to take on French cooking, which can be quite challenging.
A taste of Italy, the art of Italian food culture. Warm-up question. Do you enjoy cooking your own meals or eating out? Why?
As fast food became popular, some people wanted to bring back old food traditions. To protect traditional Italian food, Carlo Petrini started the slow food movement in 1986. The movement is about enjoying cooking with local ingredients. It also encourages people to eat at the table with family and friends.
All right, let's get back to our article and we'll find out more about Italian food and how it spread and became so popular around the world. Okay, we are into our article for today. Let's see what it says. It says, as fast food became popular, some people wanted to bring back old food traditions. That's true. Fast food has kind of taken over many parts of the world in the last 60 or 70 years. Of course, it started in America, but now, of course, anywhere you go, basically, you can find find a McDonald's or a KFC or, this kind of stuff. Fast food is great in many ways. It's cheap, it's convenient, stuff like that. But it is maybe a bit too popular. So as it became more common to see at fast food restaurants, it says some people wanted to bring back old food traditions. They kind of felt that we're missing everything. We're missing out on things because everything, yes, is cheap and fast and convenient, but maybe food should be more than just something to stick in your mouth to get a bit of energy from. Maybe we should be enjoying our food and enjoying eating our food a little bit more.
所以呢，这个 fast food 就是速食，就是像麦当劳啊、肯德基这种。所以随着速食的普及呢，有些人是希望恢复传统饮食文化的。我们这边的 bring back 就是去把什么东西带回来。
And it says to protect traditional Italian food. Carlo Petrini started the slow food movement in 1986. There you go. It's the opposite of the fast food that we get from places like McDonald's. This is the slow food movement, and it was started back in 1986 as a way to protect traditional Italian food and also traditional Italian food culture. Cooking your food, using fresh ingredients, enjoying it with your friend, not just eating a ham sandwich as fast as you can while having a bag of chips with it or something like that.
Oh my gosh, just small, this food movement is older than me.
It's older than you. That's
so
true.
Cool. It's lasted so long.
It's been around and it's actually spread to many parts of the world.
So cool.
Yeah.
对，但这个好，我们来看一下这个句子。To protect 就是去保护这个意大利的传统美食哦。Carlo Petrini 这个人呢，他在1986年的时候发起了慢食运动。So that means you eat slowly?
Well, yeah, it's just about enjoying your food, enjoying the shopping, the making, the eating, the being with other people. It's about all of that stuff. Kind of slowing down and thinking about where your food comes from, really getting pleasure from it. As it says, the movement is about enjoying cooking with local ingredients, going back to the local market, not buying everything in a plastic bag from the supermarket, meeting the farmers who grow the food and all sorts of things like that goes into making the best food that you can make.
对，所以呢，这一个运动呢，就是主张当地食材来烹饪。
And then, once you've made all this wonderful food using traditional methods with local ingredients, it says it also, that's the slow food movement, it also encourages people to eat at the table with family and friends. We're not sitting in front of the TV. We're not kind of eating, whether I'm looking at my screen, you're listening to your music. We're just in the same room as we shove food in our mouths. No, this is about making the food time, the eating time, dinner times into social activities as well as just eating activities.
所以呢，除此之外，就是用当地食材烹饪，它也会鼓励人们啊，跟家人朋友一起在餐桌上享受美食。So what do you think about the slow food movement? Actually, I've never heard of it before.
You never heard of it before?
Yeah.
I think because it's kind of... It's because it's so common now, right?
Okay.
I mean, we know that there are restaurants we can go to where the food's fast and cheap and quick, right? But we also know there's places where you go out with your friends and on a Saturday night, you might spend 3 or 4 hours at the meal and, that kind of thinking, just thinking about food in that way. And I think it's good to have choices, right? Because sometimes you're busy and you just want to grab something quick and go. But other times, when it's a time of celebration or relaxation, it is good to have those choices.
Slow Food has its main office in Italy and branches in over 160 countries. Local groups often hold classes to teach people about food and cooking skills. They also help local farmers and small businesses to promote their products. Slow Food brings people together through love for local food culture.
This is the thing that surprised me. I thought it was just an idea. We might also say a philosophy.
Yeah.
And this guy, Carlo Petrini, might do some interviews and talk about it, maybe write a book and stuff like that. But as we get back to the article, Slow Food has its main office in Italy. It has an office? That's very interesting. And branches in over 160 countries. So they actually do more than just sort of have an idea they want to share. They actually get out there and try to get people to actually do slow food eating and culture in their own countries.
所以慢食运动的总部呢是设在意大利的哦，并且在全球160多个国家都设有分会。大家有没有看到 branches 这一个字？这个字我们等一下到后面会讲，它在这边指的是分支的意思。那它这边出现的 main office 就是总部。
So I'm guessing with 160 countries, there must be a slow food office somewhere here in Taiwan. That would definitely be worth checking out, see what they do. Well, we get actually an idea of that and some suggestions of things you might want to get involved with. It says local groups, that's local slow food groups, often hold classes to teach people about food and cooking skills. I think that's one of the big things. A lot of people might have used to learn how to cook at home from their family, maybe even in school, but I'm not sure where people get this education anymore. I had to teach myself to cook when I was in my 20s or 30s.
Wow.
Because no one really taught me. I watched some of those shows on TV.
Mama.
I bought myself some
Mama
cookbooks.
Didn't teach you?
No, not really.
Okay. Wow, because I know you're a very good cook.
I'm okay, but it is a good skill to learn. So if you can maybe sign up for one of these classes, that would be a good way to avoid some of the mistakes that I made when I first started to cook. But I would definitely recommend that. And then there's other stuff that we can do too.
所以呢我们还可以去什么呢？当地的团体哦还会举办课程，教人们有关食物跟烹饪技巧，感觉很好玩的 sounds so fun.
It says they also help local farmers and small businesses to promote their products. Yeah, sometimes big companies, of course, get their food into the supermarkets. We know them, we see them, but it's also nice for local farmers and small businesses, people who make their food with a little more care and, with a little bit more pride about making good products. Give those little companies the chance to promote their products or advertise their products, get people to know about their products, even if they're not some big company.
有没有发现这一次的文章出现很多 local 这个字也是哦，你看它就是当地的 farmers， 就是当地的农民，所以这个慢食组织呢还协助当地的农民跟小型企业 small businesses 就是小型企业去推广他们的产品。
All right, it says slow food brings people together through love for local food culture. And that is a wonderful thing to do.
所以呢，慢食运动呢，透过对在地文化饮食的热爱，将人们凝聚在一起。所以呢，这是今天所有的文章，大家不要忘记复习哦。Right now, let's take a deeper look at all the words. Okay, traditional 就是传统的意思，它是一个形容词。那我们像传统的节日，我们可以说 traditional festival。比如说 they celebrate the Lunar New Year with traditional customs， 就是一些传统的习俗。那一些传统的音乐，我们英文就可以说 traditional music。那我们看另外一个句子 ，Sally wore a traditional dress at her wedding. It has a history of over 100 years. 所以 Sally 在她的婚礼上穿了一件传统的婚纱，它有超过100年的历史。那我们今天看到的单字 movement 指的是有特定目标的运动，比如说像社会运动，我们也可以说 social movement。那你身体的动作，其实运动我们做的那个动作也可以叫 movement, your physical movement。那我们看另外一个句子 The movement helped change laws to allow women to vote。这个运动呢，推动了女性投票权的法律改革。那我们刚刚讲到的 branch就是分部，这边出现了，我们当树枝也可以哦，比如说A bird found a spot on the low branch of the tree， 或者是银行的分行，我们英文也可以说 a bank branch， 或 to branch out， 这边的 branch 是当动词，代表你去扩展你的业务。The company plans to branch out into new markets next year。那我们再看另外一个例句 The big company has many branches across the country。 这一间大型企业在全国各地呢都有很多的分公司。那我们最后看到 local farmers， 这个 farmer 就是农夫，所以我们可以说 The farmer worked hard to grow vegetables for the local market， 或者是养牛的农民，我们就可以说是一个 cattle farmer， 所以它是来自于 farm 这个字，农场。我们再看另外一个句子哦 The farmer raises many cows and makes delicious cheese from their milk。 这一个牧场经营者呢养了很多牛，并且用牛奶制作美味的 cheese。 好，这是今天所有的 单字，不要忘记练习。我们现在赶快来复习今天看到的单字。
Review time.
All right, we have just a little bit of time for a review of our 4 new words from the article today. Those words were, to remind you again, traditional, movement, branch, and farmer.
Oh my gosh.
Farmer. I was trying, what's Italian? Farmiere, maybe. I'm trying to do Italian everything. Okay, so let's talk about the words in English. We're going to play a quick game of fill in the blank.
Okay, I knew it.
Are you ready to fill in the blank in English or Italian? I will accept answers in both languages.
Okay.
I would prefer the English word because I'm not sure about the Italian word. You could say anything and I would go, okay. So let's stick with English. Are you ready to go? I'm going to give you a sentence with a missing word. It will be one of the words from our list.
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Oh no, I just heard that the local blank of the post office will close. I just heard that our local blank of the post office will close next year.
Local branch.
The local branch.
Aww.
That's right. We're going to have to go a few more blocks to send our postcards. Let's see. My friend Wendy is a big believer in the environmental blank. So she cleans beaches on the weekend.
Oh, wow. That's so nice. Environmental movement.
The environmental movement. Yes, very, very good. Let's see. Jasmine took some wedding photographs in Tokyo wearing a blank Japanese wedding gown.
Oh, wow. Traditional Japanese wedding gown.
Traditional Japanese wedding gown. Isn't that nice? You know? And actually, speaking of my friend Jasmine, did you know that her uncle is an ostrich blank in California?
Really? Is that
Yes.
true? Oh, so he's a farmer.
He's an ostrich farmer.
Wow.
Yes.
I've actually tried ostrich before.
Really? Maybe it was from his farm.
Maybe.
Maybe. But probably not, because that is not true.
Okay.
My friend Jasmine uncle is not an ostrich farmer in California. But I'm sure there are ostrich farmers somewhere. I think so.
Definitely not in Taiwan.
Maybe not. Probably in California.
Okay.
They have everything in California, like a good Italian food. So go out and get yourself some, both here in Rome, in Italy, wherever you are. We encourage you to do that. And also enjoy your food slowly. It's not all about fast and quick and convenient. Sometimes it's about food and love and friendship and delicious, delicious Italian dishes. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
所以今天的节目到这边了。如果想要跟我们真人老师1对1线上讨论，就欢迎加入我们的空中家教咯。拜拜。